Hi and welcome. Today's vlog is all about doing a beef casserole, but we're going to be using zero alcohol Guinness and a mixture of ingredients. Let's see what the feedback's like from our customers. So yeah, we've just basically got some the pan's sealing off now. We're using rump steak, so we've got 4 rump steaks, that's 4 portions in there. Some peppers, zero Guinness, a little bit of gravy for a bit of thickening agent, some onions, mushrooms, salt and pepper. I've already started now sealing the beef off. So again, the flame is quite high, as you can see. So we're on a high temperature. Basically, we can seal it. It's actually sizzling away nicely. So we're just going to add in these onions now. Right off. Oh, steak and onion sandwich, lovely. See a little bit of liquid coming out of it. Well, you can use any steak really. We're using steak because honestly, for us, it's all about the taste factor and making sure that it tastes really nice. Which I'm sure it will do when it's done. Okay, so that's that raw ingredients in. Then we're going to put these mushrooms in, which is going to be a bit of a nightmare to try and cook. But we'll see. We might not need them all in. Maybe need a bigger boat. Okay. We've got a few peppers in just for a bit of liquid.
You stop it to your bowl to the camera.
As you can see, the pan's not big enough really for what we're trying to do. So what we're going to do is we're just going to cheat a little bit. And we're going to put a little bit we may need another can of Guinness. That's it. So yeah, obviously the mushrooms are raw. So what we're going to do is we're just going to pretty much going to put some tin foil over that now. So get it steamed up. Get it steaming away. Okay. So that's all foiled up, we're ready to go. We'll come back to you then, probably about 5 or 10 minutes to see how the mushrooms have cooked. Right, so we're back now. We've just left that for a little while. As you can see now, the mushrooms have cooked through, they're nice and soft. And we're just going to thicken this up now. If you didn't want to use Guinness, obviously you could use red wine if you wanted. Red wine.
But it actually smells quite nice.
Yeah, red wine. And tomato puree and make it that way. But we're just going to try and thicken this up a little bit. This is one of our dishes that's going to go in a Yorkshire pudding again. So this will be served with a bit of mashed potato in a large Yorkshire pudding or a giant Yorkshire pudding, according to Nicola. But yeah, we want it nice and thick.
Well, they are giant. They're not like you buy from the supermarket.
No, they're not supermarket rubbish, are they? Don't forget, some of these countries, you know, you can't get the large Yorkshire pudding. You have to make them yourself. We will be showing you eventually a recipe that we've used before on how to make the large Yorkshire puddings, which is straightforward to do. Obviously, each person's oven is different, but we'll give you a few guidelines and a few bits of guesswork on how we would work that out to make that nice for you. But again, this is just, not maybe showing the consistency of this, but I don't know how it's getting down to just by adding a little bit of gravy powder at a time. If you don't have gravy powder, just use a little bit of beef bouillon.
It's a bit like a beef
Bourguignon,
bourguignon, whatever
yeah,
it is,
beef
isn't it?
bourguignon. If you don't have any gravy powder, because some countries can't get gravy powder, like we have it, just use a bit of arrowroot or a bit of corn flour to thicken it up, but you must then put beef bouillon into it, or otherwise you don't get a really nice taste to it. And if you're going to use any of them two thickening agents, if you want it more transparent, you want it arrowroot, and if you want, so that means you can not so much see through it, but it's a bit more clearer. If you don't mind it being a little bit cloudy, then it's corn flour. And I think that's almost about ready, don't you?
Mm.
And that's it. That's all done, so that's not a long process to do. Again, this is a large amount. So these portions that we seem to be doing, roughly is going to feed about 8 people. So again, I mean, look at that, that's gorgeous. Absolutely divine. Can't wait to try some of that. Obviously, sometimes you might see us trying stuff, sometimes you might think, well, we've not even tried it. How do they know what it tastes like? Well, we know what it tastes like, that's the reason why we did it. And that's just not being big-headed, just that when you cook loads of dishes like this, loads of times you get used to quantities, how long it takes, how you can save yourself a bit of time, and this is what it's all about. We try to save you a bit of time and show you a few little tricks that we have up the sleeve to save. Not all chefs do it like this, but this is how I do it. And that's all done. Thank you very much.